Greek supporters at that end are getting very, very excited now. And Delis with the goalkeeper, and they've scored! Charisteas is the player that got the touch. Unbelievable, the unfathomable, and the almost impossible has happened. Greece have won Euro 2004. Portuguese faces tell the story.
For most footballers, just reaching the final and emerging as a world star at that tournament would have been a huge achievement. But Ronaldo being a psychopathically driven winner, it obviously came as a huge personal blow not to go on and just win the thing.
The biggest and best players in any industry, when you don't win or you don't get something over the line, then it's time to reflect and analyse and then go back to the drawing board. And I think that's what he 100% done. He came back with a different focus, and he weren't going to be derailed by one failure. It's crazy because we used to play table tennis quite a lot, and if I won, I knew he wouldn't want to stop. He'd want to go again. But you get some people that when they lose, they shy away. They think, oh, that's enough for me, and don't really come back. So you see a lot of traits in someone, in even little instances like that, and he's not someone who gives up.
Era o líder, quer fosse dentro de campo, quer fosse fora de campo, que era reconhecidamente o craque da equipa, podia-se assim dizer, era o capitão da equipa. Era um miúdo que tinha um ótimo relacionamento com os treinadores e com os colegas. Só não tinha bom relacionamento com a derrota.
Quando perde, ele fica mesmo fora de si.
Eu sei que ele gostava muito de jogar futebol, que detestava perder, mesmo no pequeno jogo, tudo era competição para o Cristiano.
Para além do desejo de melhorar e ser sempre o mostrava, acima de tudo o desejo de ganhar, de ser o melhor de sempre.
This is Cristiano Ronaldo, plenty of red shirts forward. Oh, what a special goal!
Cristiano came in and quickly embedded himself in the DNA of the club. He had experienced players around him who knew how to win, and I think he took all that on board.
By the time the 2006 World Cup came around, Ronaldo was an established world star. We knew how good he was. He hadn't quite moved yet to that higher plane, and that would come in the tournament and just after it.
It was the England side we expected to do well. Rooney and Ronaldo were teammates.
England had some injuries, but Rooney would be playing up front on his own, and he was still the golden child. He was still considered the most talented, the most promising young player in Europe. He was probably ahead of Ronaldo at that point. And you had a feeling, even on the day of the match, that something was going to happen here and that this game was going to be played out between these two personalities.
Look at Rooney there, battling away. Now, that was right under the nose of the referee. And there's a bit of anger. And the referee has gone to his pocket. It's red! He's sent Rooney off. It's a straight red.
Has he just winked there?
I was pretty angry at the time, so I can imagine how Wayne Rooney felt.
It's impossible to know who he was winking at or what he was actually saying. But of course it was taken as job done.
I was upset with the sending off because I didn't see Wayne's incidents, and that's the truth, but I saw many players trying to get him sent off.
That's not right. Purse the lips, I don't like that either.
I think everyone hates him now, don't they?
Hang out of order.
He's absolutely a bit of a winker.
He cheated us out of it completely. He is going to get so much attitude when he gets back to England.
I don't think Manchester will win it back.
The now customary boos greet the first touch of the ball for Cristiano Ronaldo.
Is winking at your teammates or your manager or whoever it was he was winking at actually a big deal? No.
Maybe people misunderstood his attitude to the game, and he loves playing. He's a tough player. Alex and his helpers, they decided that the only way that they could keep Ronaldo was to, I think, tell him his salvation was here.
There's no doubt Alex Ferguson took the paternal role with Ronaldo to a really extreme degree in some ways. He always looks after his players. He understands, A, that that's partly his role, but more importantly, that's the best way to get the most out of these young men who are in his charge.
Ronaldo came as a young, skinny kid at 17. And yeah, he had all these things about him that were used to criticising about his diving and all the rest of it. But you know, once the players got about him in the training ground and that, he was fantastic. And then the most important thing for a great player is his decision making. He was tough. Ronaldo could play for Millwall, Queen's Park Rangers, Doncaster Rovers and score a hat-trick in a game. I'm not sure Messi could do it.
Scholes corner, Ronaldo! Instant impact!
So Alex Ferguson said, listen, we're building a team now around the likes of myself, Wayne Rooney as well, and Cristiano was the heartbeat.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Sahar waits inside the area. Ronaldo goes alone, and Ronaldo wins the match for Manchester United. 87 minutes played.
It all came together.
Manchester United are the Barclays Premiership champions of 2006-07.
That was the beginning of a new era.
Cristiano Ronaldo, double footballer of the year, puts Manchester United within touching distance of the title.
His style was about attacking, going at people, and that fast movement, you know, it's all about speed and reaction. But the most important thing for him is, I'm going to score a goal. And that's got to be the thing, because it's the most important thing in football. Scoring goal is the most important thing. No matter what anybody says about anything, you need to win. There's only one way to win, score a goal. So that's always in his mind, score goals, score goals, score goals.
Darren Fletcher has joined the Stoke wall as Ronaldo shoots and scores!
Like most young kids, I've probably tried to hit a couple free kicks.
At Carrington, there was an hill at the back, just away from the training ground. And he used to go behind the hill and do his training on his own. And I asked him about that one time, you know, and he said, well, you know, there's nobody there, so I don't have to worry if I do a skill wrong or anything. I can practice it, and nobody's watching me, so you're not worried. You know, so he'd practice everything, you know, for a few days or whatever, and then he'd go and take it into training match.
Every day, you know. I'm not lying, you know.
Every Friday, especially before the game on the Saturday, he'd be probably the one, 8 times out of 10, be the one to score the winner in training. Finish the game on a Ronaldo goal. Next goal wins it, and he'd invariably get the goal. We felt we had the best players, we felt we had the best team for a couple of years. But you need to do it in the Champions League to be cemented as a great team. It was only Giggsy and Scholes who played in that game that had been part of the '99 team. And so all of us others, it was almost like a shadow over us a little bit. And for Cristiano, he wins that, you've probably got a good chance of winning the Ballon d'Or. And that's what he wanted.
Brown with a left-footed ball! Cristiano Ronaldo hits Manchester United into the lead!
His time in Manchester United was his apprenticeship in many ways.
Bravo Cristiano, vous entrez dans la grande famille du Ballon d'Or France Football. Vous en êtes maintenant un membre éminent de plein droit. Bravo.
People said to me, how did you get that skinny kid, you know, into that big muscly guy in 6 months? But it took 5.5 years that we worked together for him to produce what he wanted to produce. It takes time.
I spoke to him a lot about staying, and he was like, I've dreamed about playing for Real Madrid. I've done everything here. I've had a great time. I love this club. I love Man United. It'll always be part of me, but it's a new chapter now.
parte de este documental de Cristiano Ronaldo. Espero que me dejen su apoyo, sus comentarios, sus suscripciones para que pueda seguir subiendo las siguientes partes de este material de más de 1 hora de Cristiano Ronaldo repasando toda su carrera. Así que nos encontramos en los comentarios y muchas gracias por estar ahí.
Hola amigos, ¿cómo están? Les quiero presentar Pro Jersey Shop, la mejor página para que puedan conseguir las camisetas de sus equipos favoritos, sus jugadores preferidos, todo al mejor precio, la mejor calidad y la mayor velocidad de entrega. Y simplemente entrar a la página, poner mi código de descuento que es DIEGOFUTBOL para tener un 10% off. El link está abajo, así que no te lo pierdas.